What's up, YouTube? Y'all, we're about to record another video. We're behind, but that's okay. We are going to get these vlogs in. Right now, we're actually about to get ready to do, I don't know if I want to do quads or if I want to do glutes and hamstrings. I'm not really sure. Actually, you know what? We're doing glutes. We're gonna use some of the booty builder machines today at the very new gym, Gym 11, downtown Memphis. If you have not gotten your membership and you live downtown, get your membership. I also do personal training down here on Thursdays and Fridays. So get into the workout, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and drink this pre-workout, and then we're gonna start off with the stairs. I already did 50 minutes this morning, but I am doing a warm-up, 5-minute warm-up on the stairs, and then we're going straight into it. All right, stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. Get into the workout.
You make me wanna throw my picture out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone calls, break my lease so I can move. Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the call. I can have make my email stop.
All right, team, so right as we got off the Stairmaster, I decided to do squats. So I didn't do glutes, but we did quads. So slow pace. I took my shoes off and I decided to go with no shoes. So I'm just driving my heels into the floor of my squat, pushing my knees out, keeping the chest up, and then coming right back up to the top. Being mindful to keep a soft bend to the knee as I'm going down into the reps. I want to say I did 15 reps here. My right leg kind of felt a little weird. I could feel hear my bones bopping. I don't know what that was about. But anyways, so we got through that first set. And eventually I started to kind of warm up a whole lot better. So these are the squats that I started with. Started with 45 pounds on each side.
You make me wanna throw my picture out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone calls, break my lease so I can move. Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo.
So here I decided to grab some extra weight, even though my right knee felt a little bit weird. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just need to warm up some. So I only added 5 on. It was not a lot. And I am noticing that I'm not able to lift. It's super heavy just yet. I guess I got to build my strength back up to like squatting super heavy. I'm not really sure. But anyways, these felt okay. My right knee did feel a little bit icky still, but I decided to go ahead and give it a shot and really try to focus in on putting more weight on the right heel, just making sure I'm not pushing too forward on my right knee, and that's not the reason why it's feeling the way that it is. But my squats look pretty good. All right, so here we decided to add the 10s on, add a little bit more weight on to go a little bit heavier. That second set that I just completed, I felt like, you know what? I can go heavier. I really can. I just needed to warm up. So I went ahead and went heavier. Now, I would have gone heavier than this, but I didn't have my belt with me. I didn't have the right shoes. I mean, I was doing it with my shoes off. And granted, I'm used to doing that, but I'd rather much have the flat shoes. And then I would rather much have my belt so I can go heavier. And when I say going heavier, I mean like actually adding 2 45-pound plates on the left and the right side and actually squatting a whole lot heavier. But I did want to get some other movements in, so I decided not to. All right, so this is the very last set that I did, and I added 20 pounds on each side, so 40 pounds on. At first it felt a little heavy. I was like, I don't know how this is about to feel. So I had to adjust and get my alignment right with my feet, and as well as be able to actually show y'all and show me or show myself inside of the camera. So I'm so tongue-tied. So that y'all can actually see me. And so here I'm just making sure I keep my face or my head forward and my eyes level, looking straight ahead, and then going down into that squat and then driving right back up to the top again. All right, so now we moved over to the leg press. I did start off with 2 plates on each side, but it felt so easy. I'm like, girl, you don't even need to warm up with that. So this is like I want to say this is my maybe third or second set here. But I have 4 plates on. My foot placement is kind of narrow and it's at the bottom. Mainly because I don't think I could reach up any higher. But if I would have gone up a little bit higher, then I would have been hitting more hamstring. But I was trying to focus in on my quads. So I'm pressing up to the top, making sure I have a gentle bend to the knee as I come down. And one thing you want to keep in mind is actually pushing your glutes up against the seat, and don't let your glutes rise up off the seat as you're doing a leg press. So I'm just pushing or allowing the weight to come down, and then controlling the weight and then pushing right back up to the top with a whole lot of focus on my quads. All right, so if you've been here for a while, you know me. I love going heavy. Let's see, how many plates is that? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates on each side? When I tell y'all this is heavy, your girl was moaning and groaning on this set. I'm not really sure how many reps I got in right here. It probably was 12 or maybe 15. I'm not really sure. But I haven't did leg press this heavy in a little minute since I have been on prep and had very low energy. But now I have way more carbs in my diet, and I have way more energy. So again, same movement, pressing up to the top, making sure my glutes are up against the seat. Now, granted, I could have put my feet in a little bit closer, but I did not. I still wound up feeling in my quads, and I also felt it in my glutes as I was doing this movement too. I want to say we got in about 12 reps, so still keeping slight bend to the knee. Sometimes for me, I have to tuck my chin down. I don't know. For me, psychologically, it makes me feel like I feel my quads a little bit better when I'm pressing up. I don't place my head all the way to the back. So we got done with that set. You see how I'm getting off? I'm like, girl, what? And if you know me too, you know I absolutely love doing a single leg movement. For me, I feel like that's where I really get the most growth. And then also too, just getting stronger and not putting emphasis on both legs, but actually doing one. So with this movement right here, as I go down a little bit deeper, then drive my heel down, toes are still down, but pushing most of the weight through my heel. I do feel my quads a whole lot with this split squat. However, I do feel a little bit of glutes, but I tried to go directly down with this movement. And then I know y'all see that the weight is like super light on there, but literally this machine, it pushes you down. So I'm pressing back up for dear life because there's resistance that's added on to this machine. So I was like, Kamisha, you do not need no heavy, crazy weight for this movement. You are going to feel it because it keeps pushing you down each time that you do the rep. All right, y'all, so here I decided, I was like, you know what, we've done quads. Let's go ahead and transition to hitting some hamstrings. So this machine right here that I'm using, it has a leg press and a hamstring curl as well. I always start out feeling super uncomfortable on here because I forget to push the little thing down at the top and push it over my quads. I don't know if I'm about to get ready to do it now or if I'm not. But if you, yeah, okay, there we go. Push that down so you can feel a way more adjusted in the seat. And I'm really, really focusing in on my hamstrings as I'm curling down. And then especially too as I'm extending up to the top with the rep. So same thing, making sure you keep your glutes glued to the seat. Don't rise your hips up off the seat. So we finished here. I want to say I did 10 reps and then I did like half reps, another 10. So we wound up doing 20 reps here. And when I tell you I absolutely hate training hamstrings, it's literally like having a paper cut to your finger. Like, it's so tedious and it's so irritating. But we have to get these hamstrings right and good. So we finish here with 20. All right, to get these inner thighs right and tight, baby, because when I tell you, when I start eating, all my weight goes to my legs and it goes to my glutes. And I ain't got time for my thighs to be rubbing together. So we were here. We're controlling the weight as we go in as we go out on a rep, really focusing in on our inner thigh and pushing the machine in and then right back out. I had to slightly, at one point, I think I adjusted my feet so that I can feel it a little bit more, y'all. When I tell y'all the smallest things are the things that help you to really target the muscle that you're going for. There I am, adjusting my feet right there. So I was able to feel it a little bit better with those reps. I want to say I finished off doing half reps and then pushing in, but with a shorter range. After I finished those more elongated, there we go, those pause reps right there. Now I'll tell you, that was a killer. It was a burning so bad. If you haven't tried this movement, then go ahead and try it. So we finished off there. We did both of those 2 movements for 4 sets. I just didn't film it all because we was short on time. All right, y'all, that concluded our workout. I'm going to stop the video here, and that's gonna be our leg day workout. It is extremely difficult. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to say that I decided to do this Vlogmas thing at the very last minute, and I probably should have batched content some stuff first so I can have stuff to post, but I did it, and I'm doing it day by day, and it's insane, and it's crazy. But we're going to post this quad day, and it was a side of hamstrings. Post this video up, and then we're going to go on to the next vlog. I mean, one of the days this week, you might just see me post 5 videos at one time because I'm so behind. I'm trying to do a video a day. But y'all give your girl some grace. I'm editing and recording everything on my own. But make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this video, y'all. Let's grow. We're trying to get to 5,000 before the end of the year. 5,000 subscribers. I think we can do that. So make sure, if you're watching, that you go ahead and click the subscribe button. Until next time, okay. Bye-bye.